And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And we've got a Major League debut on the mound in this one, Chris. And always interesting to see how that goes. But I'm sure there's a mix of excitement and nerves running through him right now.
Absolutely. Playing your first game in the show, it's just a little different for everyone, but no one walks in unfazed by the moment. I don't care what they say to anybody, and that's especially true as a starting pitcher that's expected to go out there and give your team a quality outing. All eyes will be on him out there on the bump. Should be fun to watch and see how it plays out.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to go here. And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. And a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs it up here. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 2-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
Very loud contact and a home run that got out of here in a hurry, Singy. How about some exit velocity?
Yeah, really impressive, Boog. StatCast had that one at 115 off the bat, and clearly enough to carry it over the wall. He hit it right on the sweet spot.
Here's a big power threat. David Church. Center field. Sizes this one up. Nabs it. And there's one away. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out
of here. Base is empty, one away. Here's Reese McGuire. Base knock right field.
Waste no time there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man at first. Now here is Triston Casas. That one ripped. Can't get their base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Hits the fence. One run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Second and third, one gone. Digging in, Vaughn Grissom. He was electric last night, coming off a great hitting performance. Base hit, one run is in. Throw into third, in there safely.
Comes through with the RBI.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Bryce Miller gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Austin Vogt on the pitch here. He's making his fourth appearance of the season. One away, runners at first and third. Here's Tyler O'Neill, coming off an incredible hitting performance yesterday. That one lifted to left. Raley sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and it's now a 6-run lead. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Led off this game with a double. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. The 2-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at T-Mobile Park, and on the mound in this one, Brady Johnson.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Bottom of the first, and now the DH, Josh Rojas.
The designated hitter.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out.
Batting second.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Bounce to the right, and that one handled. Sends it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Still hitless in the series. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
High fly ball down the left field line. Yoshida going back on this one. Leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-1.
That could be one of those swings that really help spark this offense.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that gives Jorge Polanco a chance to hit with 2 out. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco, with just 1 hit in 9 at-bats so far in this series. That one finds the zone. 0-1. One run across in the frame so far here in the finale of this 4-game set. Fastball for a strike. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Yoshida measures 5 feet 8 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Japan. The wind of the pitch. That smash towards center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Church.
David Church up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Here's Rafael Devers. He's already homered here in this one. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 8-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
That one ripped right center field. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Casas into second, and he's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
So up next, Enmanuel Valdez. Doubled his first time up. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and it's an 8-run lead. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Man at second here with 2 away. And next for the Red Sox, Vaughn Grissom. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. In the air out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a runner left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Mariners 1. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Ty France.
The first baseman,
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time and even shrink it down small.
And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Ground ball to the right side. He handles it himself. That's one out the bottom of the second.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Here's Luis Arias. Hit in the air, center field. Duran settles underneath it. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 9-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Seby Zavala. And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Strike 2. Johnson, a big part of the storyline for us today. He's making his debut and hoping to carve out a valuable role in the mound of this ball club. And the 0-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that is that. 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Mariners 2. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. The pitch. Line drive. Gone. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. And here is Jarren Duran. And there's a fly ball deep right field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped. See you later. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 11-2.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Ryan Stanek. He's into the game with the bases empty. And stepping in for Boston, David Church. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And that is a foul ball.
part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Runner on the go. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Bangs off the wall. The run comes in from second, and it's now 12-2. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
These hitters today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One out, runner at second. Reese McGuire up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Haniger ranging back, and it is gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 14-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So one out, nobody on. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Enmanuel Valdez. Line drive, base hit right field.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom, 1 for 2. Smoked into left, base hit. Throw, and it gets away. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
So 2 on with 2 away. Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox. Bounce to third. He gets there with the slide. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. The 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Josh Rojas.
The designated hitter, Rojas.
Johnson back to work. On the ground. And a quick out, number 1.
Good 2-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
J.P. Crawford.
And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. That one to first. takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for Seattle, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Julio Rodriguez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back in Seattle, at the batter now, Jarren Duran.
Number 16, Jarren Duran.
Here comes a pitch. Swings and sends a rocket to right. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Masataka.
And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
The batter number 22, second baseman, David Church.
2 outs, base is empty. David Church up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. And that one hammered. That's back there. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So 2 down. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one hammered center field. Rodriguez drop step going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom 4, and now Luke Raley. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, these Mariners, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And a foul ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Devers sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 23,
Ty France up next for the Mariners. Doubled in his first AB. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
This one high in the air to left center. Sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Gregory Santos.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Reese McGuire. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. The line to kick the pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. It's a bomb. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 15-2.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Now, Tristan Casas. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Valdez, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. On the ground right side, and foul ball. Rips that one to right. Haniger pulls it in for the out. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That's out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Corrals it. And that is that. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Mitch Haniger. And here it comes. And that clips the inside corner.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The pitch. Left field, way back there. That's back. That one is gone. A laser to left. His first homer of the year. It's 15-3. Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias. Right down the chute. It's 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball, still 0-2. on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Stepping in, Seby Zavala. 0 for 1 so far.
Seby Zavala.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
On the ground to first, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. 5 innings complete. Top 6, and now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Santos back to work. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Going, gone. So he goes yard to left. His 10th home run of the series. It's 16-3.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Left fielder, Masataka.
Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around third, he will score, and the lead continues to grow. And he's got a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Gabe Spire gets the ball now.
Number 55.
So a man aboard. Now it's the power speed combo. David Church. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Raley makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A massive home run. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 19-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And now Reese McGuire. That's ripped to right down the line. Got all of that one. They go back to back. His 4th home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 20-3.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
1 out, base is empty. Triston Casas up next for the Red Sox. Tosses to first, got him.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Enmanuel Valdez.
2 outs, base is empty. Here now the Red Sox DH, Enmanuel Valdez. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Makes a leaping grab for the out.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall.
And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
The pitch. To the right side. He steps on the bag. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. It's been a fun debut for us to watch. He's been pretty good going deep into this game, and that's always impressive for a guy getting his first start in the majors.
Yeah, pitchers love to work deep into games because they want to find their rhythm and then be able to repeat it over and over again. And you can't find your rhythm if your debut only lasts a few innings. So he's picking up valuable experience with each pitch he throws at this point. It's been a nice outing for him, Boog. Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
This one in the air. Devers gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Fought off foul. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Taylor Saucedo. So stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Well, he gave that one a pretty good ride down the line, but it hooked just foul down in the corner. That could have been an easy double if it stayed fair.
Well struck left field. And that one hops the wall.
Now batting. Right,
now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
And the pitch. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one hops against the fence. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. Safely into second. He's got a double.
The center fielder, Jarren Duran.
So the batting order turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit, and it's off the wall. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
And stepping in for Boston, David Church. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. That's back there, and it's gone. His 8th of the series, and they add on. It's 25-3.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it.
Matt Brash into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And next for the Red Sox, Reese McGuire, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
Well struck right field. And that ball is out of here. Another homer. His 5th home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 26-3.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
Now here is Triston Casas. Hard hit right side. Fires over to first. 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Enmanuel Valdez. That's back there. And forget it. their third home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 27-3.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom. And a base hit into right. And that keeps the inning going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next to hit, Tyler O'Neill. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Grissom rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. Relay throw home, and he's out. Down, and that ends the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff. Relay.
Back in Seattle, bottom of the seventh. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Grissom on the run, sends it over to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Singy, it looked like he might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth a challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right
here. Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. Base is empty, one away. And up next for Seattle, Ty France. And he grounds one to the right side. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger. Foul ball.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch is outside.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back at T-Mobile Park, and the batter now, Jarren Duran. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and it's another double for him. His 5th hit of the game.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
And that one wrapped foul. And the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Line drive.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
David Church now at the plate, looking to complete the cycle with a double. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That was blasted to the moon. That's 9 homers this series. It's 29-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Rafael Devers will hit next. Fouled off to the right. Brash, a righty that throws with power. 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw into second. Not in time. He's got a double.
I mean, come on, have a game. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Man at second with one away. Reese McGuire getting ready to hit. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Devers headed home. He scores, and they extend their lead. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
One down, and stepping in for Boston, Triston Casas. Liner caught at second. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Boston's out in front, 30-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th at the plate. Luis Urias. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Righty delivers. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the righty deals. And they'll do it again. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Lifted in the air, out to left. Yoshida snags it, and there's one down.
Now batting, catcher,
Seby Zavala up next for the Mariners. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And here is hard ground ball, base now. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. That's a laser base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Kicks and fires. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Raley, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Bases loaded, 2 down.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Towards first, and that's just foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Enmanuel Valdez. And he deals. That one ripped. It bangs off the wall.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Next to hit, Vaughn Grissom. Valdez on at first, nobody out. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And next for the Red Sox, Tyler O'Neill. Smash down the left field line. And that one's gone.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Digging in, Jarren Duran in the air right side, and there's one down. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Here's the second baseman, David Church. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Lined, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Back-to-back singles, absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Now here is smoke to right center, and this one's going to go out of here. That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Here's the catcher, Reese McGuire. And first offering is fouled off. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning here at the top of the ninth. That's hard hit on the line. That's down. One hops off the wall. Oh, the throw is over his head. One gone, runner at first. And here is Triston Casas. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
First and second, one out. And now the DH, Enmanuel Valdez. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that one is off the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead continues to grow. And into second with one away, that's a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now it's the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. That one fouled off. The Red Sox up big in this one here in the finale of this 4-game set. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox. And that one ripped to left. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Seattle, all set for the bottom of the 9th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Johnson back to work. Right through there for a strike. And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Casas puts it away, and there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
He's 2 outs away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Mitch Haniger. 0-1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Next offering is fouled back. Polanco leads off first with one away. High fly ball right field. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 16, Luis Urias.
So they're down to their final out. And now for Seattle, Luis Urias. That clips the corner. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox finish off a 4-game sweep.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB win, Boog. I think it's impressive how much trust the skipper already has in him. This could be the start of something great.
Well, this one ends in a blowout, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes.